Boom! Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated online premium educational platform that is available today. At TTG, we combine a professional trading educational curriculum that is both in-depth and complex, yet still easy to understand and implement. And we paired that with over $4,000 worth of premium trading tools from today's top financial technology companies, yours free. To top it all off, folks, we are a community of active and educated, like-minded, and helpful traders and investors that are led by TTG's team of pro full-time trading moderators that have over 100 years of combined trading experience, currently sporting about an 80% win rate with a focus on stocks, options, crypto, futures, day trading, swing trading, and also long-term investing. And by the way, we genuinely give a damn whether you succeed or fail. Results matter at True Trading Group. Your results, your success, and it is measurable through your P&L. TTG exists to empower the retail trader. It exists to help you to learn, trade, and profit. If this is your first time on one of these live streams, welcome. We go live 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday on this YouTube channel, but also on Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch, where myself and other TTG Pro Trader moderators and special guests will drop golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons that can help you become better traders and investors immediately. If you have not already done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and turn on your notification bell. Make sure you never miss out on any one of our free trading live streams. It's now time for you folks to get ready to learn, trade, and profit. Here's your first lesson. Why should you listen to anything that I talk about on my live streams? It's crucial to understand who you are getting your information from. Listening to the wrong information can cost you both time and money. I know for a fact you do not have an unlimited supply of either. So allow me to qualify myself for you. Guys, I started my career working at a hedge fund in New York City, my first job right out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash. It was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, before any of that was possible, before they even let me touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program. I had access to some of the top trading tools available and was part of a community of like-minded traders that helped ensure my success as a trader. And that is exactly what the TTG platform is based on here now today. Now that we're properly introduced, let's talk about how this live stream is going to go down. I'm going to bring on my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, Adam, aka SUGE. He's going to help me go through a Q&A session where you guys will be able to type away, ask me questions, whatever's on your mind. We're going to get into it. We're going to dive in. I'm here to help. About 17 years of experience telling you to ask me anything, so don't be shy when you guys start typing those questions. And then I have an important little announcement that I'm going to share with everybody here on the live stream, and then we're going to get into the main topics of the live, which is the stock market crash is continuing. I've been saying it now for the last 2 months. The bottom is not in. I still do believe that the markets go lower every single time we've gotten a snapback bounce. Everybody said, Mike, is the bottom in? And I told you every single time, no, I do not believe so. And I still do believe that there is some more downside, but does that mean panic? Absolutely not. It means opportunity. Opportunity for active traders, but also opportunity to then start building wealth in your long-term portfolio. We're going to break it all down here today on this live stream. We're going to talk about it. A huge day in chat today. Some monster trades in chat today. Congratulations, my TTG fam that had a monster day. Today was a big one. We're going to break down how we made money today, but also more importantly, how we plan on making money tomorrow. I'm going to give you guys all that right here tonight on this live stream. And then for those that are interested, later on the live, when we are finished, I will show you the TTG platform, the tools, the resources. I'll show you everything you get. I keep saying platform very specifically. We are not just a chat room with courses. We are so much more than that. Do not confuse us with other services. At TTG, you're going to get access to the tools and resources and also the education that professional traders on Wall Street have access to. That, my friends, is how we empower the retail trader. So let's get things started. Folks, without any further ado, I'd like you to start typing your questions in chat right now. Do not be shy. Do not be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Asking questions is how you learn. So let's go ahead right now, folks, and let's go ahead and begin that Q&A. Start typing questions in chat.
Oye, Mikey.
Hello, Mr. Adam. How are you?
Doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. Today was a big day, man. I'm happy. It's not.
I heard
Most people. Yeah, most times when their stock markets crash and stocks go down, the S&P is down 3% today. Okay, the SPY's down 3%. The Nasdaq's down over 3.5%. That's a nasty day. Usually, you don't find market participants that are as happy and as happy-go-lucky and cheerful as I am. That's because they don't know how to make money when the markets go down. But my TC fam, today's a great day. Today's a big day. A lot of home run trades today in chat. So once again, congratulations to my TC fam on a big day today. So Adam, yes, I'm in a good mood.
Nice. All right. Looking for some questions. Here you go. Here's a good one. This is from Matt. Matt asks, what are some things that you look for when you are picking an option to trade on a stock? Strike price, date, the Greeks.
The thing I look for the most, obviously, strike price, expiration date, and volume. Those are things that I look at the most. Typically what I do is I look for a strike price that's out of the money at the time I enter the trade. But if the stock does what I think it's going to do, then it goes into the money. So I like to enter my trade out of the money. I like to exit my trade in the money. So that's what I look for. I look for out of the money when I enter, in the money when I'm taking profit, when I'm getting out of my position. That's strike price. Expiration date will depend on what your intention is. Is it a day trade? Is it a swing trade? If it's a day trade, I usually give myself about 1 week expiration. That time decay on anything closer than that can really be a mother effer. So, you want to make sure that you give yourself enough time, even if it is a day trade, so that you're not going to get chopped up there with really, really, really vicious time decay that on an option that's going to expire in 1 or 2 days. If it's a swing trade, general rule of thumb, give yourself double the amount of time that you believe it's going to take for the trade to unfold. If you think it's going to take a week for a stock to make a particular move, get an option expiration that is no less than 2 weeks out. Yes, ready to go, Ken Gaffney. Big shout out to my boy Ken. Made $14K on the SPY put trade today. Best trading day ever. That's what I like, Ken. Isn't that incredible? People panic. The stock market's going down. Ken had his biggest day ever. I love it.
All right. Here's one from Bartos Staper. What are your day trade indicators?
So I believe less is more when it comes to indicators. A lot of traders, when you look up their charts look something like this, right? It's like you guys see people that have their charts look like this, right? It's like when you look at someone's screen, you're like, what in God's name is on your screen? It looks like a Picasso painting, and you have no idea what the hell is going on. My opinion, less is more. A lot of technical indicators are actually redundant, and there are many different ways for you to get access to the exact same information, and that holds true with a lot of your different technical indicators. So I only use a handful of technical indicators for my day trading. I use obviously volume, which is the single most important indicator in my opinion. I use VWAP, I use Fibonacci levels, I use the trade line, which is the 9 exponential moving average. And that is really all that I use when it comes to a day trade. I then factor in MACD, RSI a little bit when I am focusing more on swing trading. But for the most part, folks, day trading is very simple. For me, less is more. And I like clarity. I like simplicity. And that is what works for me. But there's no right or wrong when it comes to technical indicators. For me, and you'll learn this as a member of True Trading Group, a lot of people search endlessly for what's the best indicator, right? What's the best indicator that always works? There's no such thing. There's not one indicator that's better than all of the rest, or that has a higher success rate. It's not like Bollinger Bands have a higher success rate than Fibonacci levels. That's not the way the technical indicators work. But a lot of people will spend their entire careers searching for something like that. What you'll learn as a member of True Trading Group is how to use multiple indicators in conjunction with one another. That is how you really use professional technical analysis to understand and identify high probability patterns and setups. That's what trading is. It's about identifying high probability setups, put yourself on the right side of that probability over and over and over again. Okay. And that probability of success will increase or decrease based on the combination of signals that you are getting from multiple indicators. So you'll learn how to use multiple indicators in conjunction with one another instead of just relying on, let's say, one indicator to make a decision. I will never, ever buy or sell a stock because of one indicator. It is always a combination of indicators that are all giving me the same signal. And you'll learn that as a member of True Trading Group.
Very nice. Very nice. Michael, what are your thoughts on CEI?
CEI is moving higher with the rest of your small cap oil stocks. It's not a very good high quality company, but you're getting it's moving higher with the rest of your small cap oil stocks. Your list of small cap oil stocks that are moving higher, CEI is one of them. Also, HUSA is another. IMPP is another. Okay. CELP is another. INDO is another. These are small cap, small companies. They're not very strong, fundamentally sound companies. These are not any one of these companies. I'm not considering putting them in my long-term portfolio. These are trading vehicles for me only. Okay. We've traded INDO. A lot of members in chat today traded IMPP and HUSA. These are stocks that I would look to trade. In my long-term portfolio, the oil stocks that I own are Chevron, Exxon, Occidental Petroleum, Devon Energy, ConocoPhillips, Pioneer, and also ONOK, OKE. Okay. Those are and Marathon Petroleum. So those are the oil companies that I own in my long-term portfolio. Now, those are much larger, much more fundamentally sound and strong oil companies that are in my long-term portfolio. These small caps are only moving because of what's happening with oil. Once the price of oil settles back down, which it eventually will, all of these small cap oil stocks will come back down to earth. Now, that does not mean that they can't provide you with tremendous opportunity in the meantime. But my suggestion is, and this is how I am treating these, is to trade these, not invest in these. Okay. If you want to invest in oil, there are far better companies, in my opinion, for a long-term perspective. These stocks are trading vehicles. Can CEI go to $3? Can IMPP go to 12? Yes, but these are not stocks that I'm going to keep in my long-term portfolio. I will trade them, means I will get in and then I will get out. I will take my profit and I will hit the road.
All right. And guys, tonight's code word for TTG members is perspective. Tonight's code word for TTG members is perspective. It is on the screen. Mike, what's the code word?
The code word tonight, folks, is perspective.
All right. Moving on. Deborah Olson says IMPP was a nice trade. You want to pull it up and take a look?
Very, 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 very nice trade on IMPP. All these stocks which you're seeing right now, these are mostly driven by short squeezes right now. These are very low quality companies that made very large moves when oil started going nuts. These stocks then got heavily shorted because they're not very high quality companies. And then the oil situation got even crazier than people had initially thought, with oil going all the way up towards $130 a barrel. And that is now causing all of your short sellers to just get completely ripped to shreds. And that's essentially what happened on IMPP. It's what happened on INBO. It's what's happening on HUSA. It's what's happening on all of these small cap oil companies. So these small cap oil companies are not necessarily moving higher because people like Warren Buffett and Carl Icahn and Bill Ackman Steve Cohen and all your hedge fund managers are piling into these names. No, these are retail driven. These are retail traders that are coming in and buying these stocks. They got heavily shorted, and then that buying pressure continued because of what's happening with the price of oil. And now those short positions are getting squeezed. Can they go higher? They absolutely, most definitely can go higher. And my attention will still be on these names for the next couple of days at least. As long as oil is like 120, 130, 115, there's going to be a bid underneath oil stocks. So you got to just, I'm going to be trading these stocks for the foreseeable future because the action is just fantastic. And I think it's possible that we have not yet seen the top in oil. We have not yet seen that panic buy. It really depends on what happens with Russia, Ukraine. You have to focus on what happens with Iran, what happens with Venezuela. The U.S. is trying to form a deal with Iran to bring on 1.3 million barrels a day with a new nuclear deal. And the Biden administration just sent representatives to Venezuela today to try to make some kind of a deal with Venezuela for Venezuelan oil. Venezuelan oil is very, very, very low quality. So it depends on the refineries that are going to be used for that. But nonetheless, a deal with those two could bring down the price of oil a little bit. But you really need some type of resolution and some type of ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine to significantly bring the price of oil and gas down. So we really got to see what happens. It's really being driven from a geopolitical macro catalyst, and that's what's driving oil right now, plus a very large supply-demand imbalance. So oil is nuts.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
All right. This one is from Money Trades. Hey, Mike, having a small account, I can only trade small caps. All right. Hey, Mike, having a small account, can I only trade small caps? And if not, what should I focus on and trade?
No, you do not only have to trade small caps. Okay. Learn how to trade options. All right. Entry Trading Group will teach you how to trade options. We have entire courses that are dedicated to options. We have moderators that specifically dedicate themselves and are option professionals and option traders. There's option trades that are called out on a daily basis inside of True Trading Group. Learning how to trade options is a fantastic way to help people grow a small account because it requires a very small amount of capital, but you still will be able to participate in the movement of larger price stocks that you otherwise would not have the buying power to partake in. So options is something that you can trade with a small account, and something that as a member of True Trading Group, you will learn how to do successfully.
All right. Let's see what we get here. This is funny. Prince Snoop says, does the quote get a laptop time restart after joining lifetime membership? I initially joined the annual membership. There is no time constraint on you getting the laptop. It's strictly dependent on when you finish the courses. So no.
All right, folks, keep firing away with the questions. We'll give a little bit more time for people to log on.
All right. Any more questions? I know we got a lot of lessons tonight. All right. Here's a good one, Mike. I saw this earlier. What do you think of cybersecurity stocks? They had a little bit of a pullback, yeah?
Yeah. Cybersecurity stocks, I think, are actually looking pretty well after the pullback today because Fortinet really got hit hard today. Fortinet announced that they were halting their operations in Russia. And that's why Fortinet got hurt there today. So Fortinet really got beaten up a little bit because they said they're halting their operations in Russia. But we have not yet seen really cybersecurity. We have not seen cyber attacks yet from Russia on the West. We haven't seen Russia really go after European countries or companies. We haven't seen Russia go after the U.S. government or U.S. companies, but I just believe it's a matter of time. I don't believe that Vladimir Putin is just going to sit back and let the sanctions completely destroy the Russian economy. Russia's economy is in for some serious trouble. They're actually talking about, there's analysts that are saying that the sanctions on Russia's economy are actually going to cause a double-digit decline in GDP. That is actually worse than the GDP decline that Russia saw during the 2008 Great Recession and financial crisis of 08 and 09. I believe I saw like minus 15% is what they're looking at for a slowdown in growth in Russia. And that is massive. You're talking about a major recession in Russia. You're talking about massive inflation, currency devaluation. 1 ruble is actually now worth like a little bit more than half of a US penny. The value of their currency has been absolutely destroyed. And it is just not going to be a very good place to be from an economic standpoint for the foreseeable future until those sanctions are lifted. So I think it's only a matter of time until you see cyber attacks. And that is going to be, I think, a news headline that will last for several weeks. And that should put a nice bid underneath those cybersecurity stocks. Palo Alto, one that I like the best. I also really do like Fortinet. That stock just unfortunately sold off today on the back of them announcing that they're no longer doing operations in Russia.
All right, 1 second. Where's the question I just saw on options? All right, Pat Smith says, trying to trade on a small account, $300. So I try to get into plays where the premium is very little. Any suggestions?
Well, right now, just in a very high volatile environment that you are currently in, you're going to have high premium on all options because volatility is high. When volatility is high, implied volatility is high on the option contracts, and that's going to make the option contracts more expensive. You will want to look for lower volatile stocks individual. So you're going to want to stay away from the Teslas, the Snowflakes, the Rokus, the Amazons. You're going to want to stay away. You're going to want to stay away from. You're going to want to stay away from those type of options. Okay. You're going to want to focus on lower volatile stocks are going to be like your gold miners are lower volatility. Retail names are like a Macy's is lower volatility. Ford, General Motors, those are lower volatility. Some of your metals companies like a U.S. Steel, which is ticker symbol X, a Cleveland Cliffs, that's ticker symbol CLF. And then some of your gold miners like GOLD, NEM, AU. This is just a handful of some of your lower volatility options, or excuse me, lower volatility stocks, which then therefore would carry some lower volatility options, which would be lower premium. Why won't your staff take my money for a lifetime membership? What kind of tactic is this? Listen, you must be an annual member, or if you may be a trial member or whatever, but we don't allow people, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, we don't let you just become a lifetime member. Okay. The lifetime membership is something that we're actually phasing out, and we are no longer going to be offering in True Trading Group once we satisfy the remaining spots that we have set aside. So we do have some spots that are still available for the lifetime membership. We are not yet full, but when those spots are full, we are phasing out the lifetime membership. And because those spots are very limited, we reserve them for members first. Okay. So you can't go to our website and just buy a lifetime membership right now. You cannot do it. Okay. It's reserved for annual members. Okay. Tomorrow,
Peter, we spoke about this for at least 20 minutes earlier today, buddy. I get it. It's not a personal thing. So,
yeah, to Peter, tomorrow at 4:15 p.m., Adam and I will be doing a workshop for the lifetime membership for everyone that's interested in the lifetime membership. That'll be tomorrow at 4:15 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So if you are interested in lifetime, you can join Adam and I in that workshop tomorrow for lifetime.
Jenna Jameson, who's new to our channel, welcome, Miss Jameson. I'm a huge fan of your work. So is my wife, actually. Says that she is new to this channel, and is there an options group for beginners?
Yes, Jenna. So in True Trading Group, okay, there are option courses that you will learn. There are beginner option courses, and there's also advanced option courses. Okay. We also have moderators in True Trading Group that specialize in options trading. We also have workshops that are dedicated to learning options trading. Okay. So every single thing that you need to learn about options, you'll learn it inside of True Trading Group. Just start with the very beginner basic options trading, which is just buying calls and buying puts. Now there's advanced multi-leg option strategies like straddles and strangles and debit spreads and condors. And there's also selling options for premium and selling for income.
Like 3 of those were movie titles she was in.
So that's, yeah. All right, guys. So yes, Jenna, now that Jenna is clearly never going to join True Trading Group because of Adam. But Jenna, to answer your question, yes, there is options for beginners. And she spelt the name differently. It's not the same Jenna. Jenna, I apologize for Adam on behalf of all the members of True Trading Group and the entire team of True Trading Group.
I mean, every negative review is about me, so.
It's true. Every single one. Guys, if you go to our Trustpilot page, we're 5-star rated, and over 1,400 people have left us a review. Every single bad review is somebody complaining about Adam. And Adam's not a trader. Adam's not a moderator. He doesn't call out trades, doesn't give education on trading. Adam's the business side of True Trading Group and works on like the business development and, just go read the reviews if you feel like laughing. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's like every single review is like 5 stars. It's education, the trading. I learned so much. It changed my life. And then you got like, Adam's an asshole. He muted me in chat. He won't unmute me. This is so unfair.
Honestly, we did get one the other day that was 2-star. And it didn't have anything to do with me.
Oh, that's a first.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were referring to Elena, but it said, great platform for learning and training. Lousy at communication. Called their support line well over 10 to 11 times. He was calling the 201 number, the one that you can't.
You mean the number? You mean the number that I specifically say
every single time? Yeah. But that's
not call that number.
Responding to it as well. No response. Same with sending an email. No response. I don't know where the person's sending an email to. We don't have it.
They didn't send it.
And it's about a laptop.
They just called that number and never got a response.
And it literally is about the laptop.
Oh, so someone complaining about a free electronic. It must be nice.
2 stars.
I got to tell you, to complain about a free electronic, let me tell you something, boy. I envy that person's life if that's what they have to complain about.
Jenna Jameson says, here because of your reviews and word of mouth. Thank you.
Nice. Excellent, Jenna. So Jenna read Adam's and was like, you know what? They're mean to this guy, Adam. I don't believe the reviews.
No, I think she was like, there's so many other good ones that that this can't be.
Well, Jenna, I'm glad to have you here, Jenna. And word of mouth. I'm not sure, we get a lot of people that, that's really how True Trading Group has grown very organically. A lot of people refer friends, family, coworkers to True Trading Group. A lot of my members that are on here, a lot of members on here have referred have referred friends and family. You guys maybe sound off in chat if you guys have referred somebody to TTG, but that's what happens when you make money, when you start doing well. You want your friends, your family, your coworkers, but maybe not your coworkers, but your friends and family. You want them to do well, and you want them to make money as well. And we've had a lot of the TTG family continues to grow on the back of word of mouth and success. Our entire business is built on the back of our members' success.
Yeah. Prince Snoops says, what's the laptop brand? It's a Toshiba Handybook.
It's free. That's the brand that it is. The brand is free.
On the website, it lists all the possible brands and types. You signed up. It's there, big homie. Toshiba Handybook is funny, though. That's from South Park.
Daryl Lawrence says, I'm nervous about joining because last time I was in your trading chat, there wasn't much option stuff being called out. Daryl, I'm not sure when this was, but there's literally options trading taking place on a daily basis inside of True Trading Group.
Yeah.
On a daily basis, there are options being traded literally every single day. So I'm not sure when that was, or if you were, it sounds like you were maybe a trial member for a period of time, but every day, brother, every day there are options being called out in chat. You guys it's not just me. There's 8 other professional traders that are in there calling out trades. So between the 9 pro traders you have in there, trust me, there's option trading every single day. We had some monsters today. And there's also the options watch list every day. Yes, Peter Parker, thank you. I forgot about the options watch list. Our head option traders, Chris Toner and Momin, they put together an option watch list for you every single day. Where's the bottom for Rivian? Lower.
Somebody says, I'm iffy on joining, but I've been watching you.
I'm watching you, Will.
Yeah, well, that's creepy, dude.
I'm watching you, man.
Why do you have to say it like that?
Got my eye on you, Will.
Yeah, don't say it like that.
Will, I am. Just messing with you, Will. Glad to have you here, man. Don't be shy. Ask some questions. We're here to help. We'll take maybe just a couple of more guys, and then we'll start to dive in.
No, you know what? Let's end the Q&A. We have a lot to get into. I know you want to, go over membership stuff, and there's a lot to go into.
Yeah, I got a lot to cover today.
I'm gonna what do you call it? I'm gonna go ahead and sign off.
Okay, bye, buddy. I enjoy having you here, but I'm gonna miss you.
No, you're not.
I'm not. I'm going to miss you. I miss you already. Folks, listen, great job on the Q&A. Very nice Q&A. I have a lot that I want to talk about here today on the live stream. We've got a monster of a trade today for me. It was a grand slam. We were risking about $1.50 a share and ended up catching like over $8 a share. I mean, the risk reward on the trade was absolutely incredible. The follow through was incredible. It was a monster day. So we're going to recap that. We are going to talk about the stock market crash that is well underway. How much lower are we going to go? At what point will I start to feel comfortable that the bottom is in? What will I need to see? What am I looking for? When am I going to start adding to my long-term portfolio? All of these things we're going to talk about here on this live stream. How much higher is the price of oil going to go? We're going to go over all of this stuff in just a few moments. Okay. But in about 15 minutes, I'm going to cover all of that information that I just mentioned to you. But first, I'd like to spend about a quick 15 minutes. I'm going to tell you guys about how you can join the TTG platform, what's included with it, a couple of people that are asking about it. And then when I'm finished with that, then we're going to go into how we made money today, everything that I just talked about the overall markets, the stock market crash, the price of oil, what that means, and how I plan on making money now tomorrow. It's fun to say, hey, yeah, look, we made money today. I'll show you how we did that. But let's not be Monday morning quarterbacks. Let's talk about how we're going to make money tomorrow. Okay. First, I'd like to see folks. So like I said, don't go anywhere. Okay. As soon as I'm done talking about how you guys can join, we're going to get into all those main topics. Okay. What I'd like to do here first is see how many people are on the live stream right now, that it is your first live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group. Go ahead right now. Type the number 1 in chat. Don't be shy. Type the number 1. If you're not a member, this is your first live, just go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. Okay, we got Bree, Alec, Philip Mena, Rad Elmeni, Michael, Daryl Lawrence, JP Productions, Joe, Bartaz, Kumar, Mofo and Wright. Pat Smith's first live. Pat, welcome to the live stream, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do this 6 nights a week. We got Punk Skater, Will I Am, Jenna Jameson, Kendall, Shal. Not my first live. Yes, Will, you said you had your eyes on us. You're watching us, Will. You're watching us. I like it. All right, guys, awesome. Everyone that's typing the number 1 in chat, welcome. All of you typing the number 1 in chat, welcome. Like I said, right now we're going to spend 15 minutes. I'll tell you guys how you can join the TC platform. Okay? Now, for those of you that just type the number 1 in chat, if you're like most people that are on this live stream, there's a great chance that you guys have a full-time job, limited time, maybe a family that demands any free time that you actually do have, and you definitely don't have tens of thousands of dollars to get started trading with immediately. But here's the good news for you. True Trading Group was built for you. Whether you work a full-time job, have limited time, only have a couple $100 or $1,000 to get started with, and maybe you don't understand some of the terms that and phrases that I was discussing when we were going through the Q&A, and you're starting from absolute zero. Whatever the excuse you're making for yourself on why you can't do this, you're wrong. And TTG can and will help you to make money and become a better trader. And if you don't believe me, I will prove it to you right now. Folks, if you're a member of True Trading Group, and very simple, you are making money and you are becoming better traders, I would like for you to now type the number 1 in chat right now. Anyone that's not a member, my advice to you right now is very simple. Watch how many people type the number 1 in chat. These people that are typing the number 1 in chat, these are members of True Trading Group telling you that they're making money and they're becoming better traders because of the TC platform, the education, the tools, the resources, the guidance, and the mentorship that they're receiving. There's no difference between these people and you. They've got full-time jobs. They did not know anything before they joined. They had small accounts, and yet here they are telling you that even while the stock market is crashing before your eyes, they are consistently making money. How can that be? Folks, educated traders make money whether the markets are up, down, left, right, sideways, upside down, or inside out. And as a member of True Trading Group, you will learn the exact same thing. Okay? They did not get here by luck. They didn't get here by gambling. They put in an effort on their own time, on their own terms. They were given the education, the tools, the flexibility that they need to succeed. I want you guys to think of True Trading Group as the Netflix of trading communities, because you pay one price, you get access to the core of everything that we have. Okay? There's no upsells for courses, tools, and resources. As a member of True Trading Group, you get access to our daily chat room with all of our alerts, the screen share, the live microphone analysis when the mods are talking to you. We sport about a collective 80% win rate. You've got 2 small private study groups to get help and get your questions answered from one of our pro traders. Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed to get the live up-to-the-second news alerts, TradingView's charting software, the Trade Ideas scanner to make sure you're always focused on the best stocks during the day, a simulator that will let you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice what you're learning, our own proprietary scanner that will actually also let you scan for crypto, dark pool data, unusual options activity, a trading performance journal that tracks your trading and gives you statistics and data so you can see what you're doing wrong. Guys, all of this is included when you join. You don't pay extra for any of this stuff. We have a social sentiment scanner that tracks everything on StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter and tells you what stocks are being mentioned the most. You can stay ahead of the crowd. You have analyst ratings, unlimited analyst rating reports, insider buy, insider sell information, our daily watch list and game plan every day. You know the game plan and the watch list that our mods have their eyes on. Like today, I told everybody pre-market. I told everybody there was one particular stock that I was looking at, Bed Bath & Beyond. And I told everybody, guys, this is my entire game plan with this stock. I do that every single day. All the moderators in True Trading Group come on the microphone pre-market. They tell you what we are looking at, why, and how we plan on trading it. And we walked that entire game plan through today pre-market, and we'll show you guys that later on the live stream. Then you also get all of our courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version I learned that I worked at the fund. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We have it in text and video format, whichever is easier for you guys to learn. There's no VIP pro course that costs more money once you join. Every course is included when you guys sign up for your annual membership to True Trading Group, along with everything else that I just said to you, plus a video library that has over 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted live, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to trade during a stock market crash. I have a new workshop on March 28th. Mark it down on your calendar now. My teaching members, it is free for you. The psychology of trading, controlling emotions, okay, to achieve profitability. That's going to be March 28th, folks. Live workshop with moi. Okay, join me. We're going to go over that on March 28th. Okay, those of you that join here tonight before midnight will also have access to that workshop included free. Okay, you don't have to pay anything extra for that. Okay, all of this is included, folks, with your membership to True Trading Group. Now, how do you join? Well, folks, not too long ago, the membership to True Trading Group was $2,212. The way that it worked was you would pay $1,212 up front. 6 months from now, you would then pay us another $1,000. That's $2,212. Well, with everything that's been going on, we had a bunch of people sign up. We ran that for about 2 or 3 days. We had almost nearly 40 people that signed up with that structure. And then, I started to notice something a little bit different in people that were joining True Trading Group. People usually, when they would join True Trading Group, they're very excited. They can't wait to learn. They're ready to get in there. They're ready to, start their careers and their journey to profitability. But I started to see that some people were nervous about the future. They were scared about inflation. They were trying to decide, do I spend the money and get educated in the markets, or, do I worry about how I'm going to pay for groceries next month? And then that's a terrible place for somebody to be. Inflation is out of control. It's the highest levels we've seen in over 40 years. It's hitting and affecting everybody in all areas and facets of their life. It's in car prices. It's in food. It's in clothing. It's in housing. It's in gas. It's in energy. It's in every single facet of your life. And I don't want people to feel like they have to make a decision between getting educated to take advantage of the market or worry about how they're going to pay to heat their home. And it's kind of ironic or maybe seems rigged a little bit that as the markets goes down and as stock prices go down and you are presented with opportunities to build wealth in a long-term portfolio, as stock prices decline and leave you with really good entry points, the average person is feeling priced out of the market because they don't have that extra cash anymore to just put and invest into the market. That extra cash is going to the gas pump. That extra cash is going to the grocery store. So we have made a decision here at True Trading Group to make sure that everyone that wants access to this information and this education, these tools and resources, that we make sure that's within reach financially for everyone. So what we have done is, while inflation is rising out of control and affecting everyone's lives, we have made a conscious decision to bring the price from $22.12 all the way down to just $11.99. Anyone that has already joined True Trading Group for the $22.12 price point, you will not have to pay the additional $1,000 in 6 months. So if you are one of the near 40 people that joined over the 2 to 3 days that we had that structure, you do not have to give us the other $1,000. We are basically saying, you know what? Forget it. Yes, True Trading Group as a business. Will we make more money on the $22.12 price point? Yes, obviously we're going to be charged that we would be getting a lot more money for our membership, but I would rather have someone join now with a cheaper price, get educated, be able to take advantage of these opportunities, and then become a member of True Trading Group for many, many years to come, rather than opt to pass on getting educated and let an amazing opportunity in the markets pass you by. Because that's what happened. That's what a stock market crash is. It's an opportunity. Because after every single stock market crash in history, when the dust settled, you were left with tremendous wealth building opportunities to buy extremely high quality companies at rock bottom prices that within just a couple of years were back to all-time highs after every single stock market crash in history. And I believe that this one will be no different. So I don't want you to wait. I don't want you to put things off. I want you to get educated now to take advantage of this. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121. You actually have to enter that code and click apply code in order for you to get the $22.12 price all the way down to $11.99. And the next 16 people to do so will get themselves a brand new free laptop upon becoming TTG certified. That means you've completed our courses and you have passed our quizzes. You get a green check mark next to your username in chat. You get a certificate. You can print it out and hang it on your wall. It's a badge of honor for our members to become TTG certified. It means you've gone through a professional level curriculum similar to what I did when I worked at a hedge fund in New York, and you now have your opinion now carries more weight. It's a real badge of honor for our members. You go at your own pace. The courses are available to you 24/7, 365. Okay. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you're getting one of the 16. But also, very importantly, I want to make sure you all are well aware of the double your money back guarantee that's included with your membership. I mentioned to you earlier on this live stream that your results matter, and your results are measurable through your P&L. Anyone that joins True Trading Group, as long as you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and that's not the catch, by the way. Passing the quizzes, you might say, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Of course, I'm not going to pass the quizzes. Yes, you will, because you're going to go through the courses. The courses are going to teach you. You're going to pass the quizzes. And even so, you get the answer key for the quizzes. You can take them as many times as you need to. Don't cheat, because you're only cheating yourself. You need to know what you understand and what you don't understand if you ever want to become good at this. But you do get the answer key. So that's not the catch. Go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one private study group. If after doing that, you still do not make your $11.99 membership fee back at least once during your membership, I will not just give you the $11.99 back. I will give you double that, $2,398. I will hand back to you if our program fails you. That is how confident I am in our ability to help you become successful. Nobody else is going to offer you that, because nobody else is as confident in their ability to help you become successful. The price is going to start to go up a bit tomorrow, and we're going to keep it there for a little bit, but we will slowly start moving that price of that membership higher. But as long as inflation is raging out of control, I do not want people to feel priced out of getting the education that can help them build wealth over time and help them profit from one of the highest volatility opportunity markets that I have seen in my entire career. I was screaming from the rooftop in March of 2020 that this was the greatest wealth building opportunity of my lifetime. And now here we are, yet presented with, again, another opportunity of a stock market crash that we could take advantage of. I want you to get educated enough so that you can participate in those opportunities and not wait for markets to go back to all-time highs. Okay? You just have to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121. Remember, the next 16 people to use that code will get a brand new free laptop included and the double your money back guarantee. We've only had to refund 1.73% of our user base since 2017. 1.73%. We have a retention rate of about 77%, which means about 77% of our users either renew their membership or upgrade to become a lifetime member of True Trading Group. Again, folks, tomorrow at 4:15, we will host a workshop for those interested in a lifetime membership. Okay. All right. If you guys do not see the laptop, okay, if you are not one of the 16, if you are number 17 and you do not see a laptop in your checkout cart, you will just get an extra private study group. Okay, you'll get an extra private study group if you do not see a laptop and we end up selling out. If you have questions about the membership, if you need help, do not call, text this number, 201-775-9702. That number's at the bottom of your screen, 201-775-9702. Okay, text that number, do not call if you have questions about the membership or you need help signing up. All right. There you have it there, folks. Okay. And we also have a 1-week trial for those that are interested in that. It's a 1-week trial. We charge $3 just to make sure you're a real person. Okay. You'll get a full week access to trade with us and chat. You'll also get access to our mobile app. Okay. Our mobile app will allow you to see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis, and get real-time push notifications, even though you are not in front of your computer. Okay. So go to ttgthree.com if you guys are interested in the trial. There's no automatic upgrade. There's no recurring payment. It's just a one-time payment of $3. We do that just to make sure that you're a real person. You're not going to come in chat and just start spamming something. So that's ttgthree.com if you are interested in the trial price. Guys, folks, after midnight tonight, the price will jump up over $1,200. You guys can grab that $11.99 price point here tonight with coupon code TTG121. All right. Whew. Okay, folks. All right, guys, what I'd like to do now is, first thing that I want to do is I want to move on now. We're going to get to the main topics of the live stream. But the first topic that I want to cover with you is going to be how I made money today. Okay, let's talk about how I made money today. Then we're going to talk about how I plan on making money tomorrow. And then we'll talk about the overall stock market crash, what I'm looking for to think that a bottom is in. I do not believe the bottom is in yet. I have not been adding anything to my long-term portfolio yet. We're going to go over that, where I think the market's headed from here. And at what point will I start adding in the long-term portfolio? So we're going to go over that in just a moment. Okay. First, how do we make money today? Now, I mentioned to you earlier that something that you get access to every single day as a member to Trading Group is a pre-market watch list and game plan. So not only do we publish a watch list with a game plan, which will allow you to see, what stocks the mods have their eyes on and how we plan on trading them, but also pre-market, because the mods, our chat room opens at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. It closes at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. The mods are in chat pre-market every day. Oh, Daryl, welcome back, man. If it's the same Daryl, Daryl, welcome to the group, brother. 15, yes, it is the same Daryl. Awesome. Daryl, welcome back. Daryl, welcome back to the TG family. Everybody welcome Daryl. There are now just 15 of those laptops left. 15. So the next 15 people to go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121 will get access, to my workshop on March 28th. You're going to get the free laptop. You're going to get the double your money back guarantee. You're going to get the $11.99 price point. You're going to get it all. All right. TTG121 coupon code. Welcome, Daryl. All right. So like I said, every single morning, the mods will come on the microphone. They're going to tell you what we are watching. What is our game plan? And today, I had a very specific game plan with Bed Bath & Beyond to give you an idea of what that pre-market session sounds like. Okay. I actually have the clip. So we record the pre-market session, every day. So we grabbed the quick little clip of me talking about my game plan with Bed Bath & Beyond. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play that clip right now. It's about a minute and a half, 2 minutes long. This is from earlier this morning, pre-market, just after 9 a.m. Eastern time, when I told everybody, this is how I plan on making money today. Let's go ahead and play that clip. Let's get right to the elephant in the room, Bed Bath & Beyond. The fact that the stock is up 88% simply because this dude from GameStop took a stake is ridiculous. Okay, I am going to look to short this stock back down to 25. It's easy to borrow. I think the stock goes back to 26, 25, and I am going to look to short this thing back down towards that level. That is a major level there's two major levels that I want you guys to focus on right now on Bed Bath & Beyond, and one of them being $30. $30, as you can see back here, was major resistance in July and August of last year, and now we broke above that. We're trying to hold it. If you get underneath that level, continue to use that as resistance, and then your next support level will be down here around 25. The 25 to 26, you'll see all this level here from November, and then you'll see it was previously a level of support. Then it became resistance, and that's going to, then it became resistance. That'll be the price area that I'm going to look for Bed Bath & Beyond to drop down to. I've got it easy to borrow on Lightspeed. If you guys are not able to short it, there's some options that we can go out. I'll let you guys know what options to coincide with it, but I'm going to short the stock itself. And of course, I'll always let you guys know about an option if you want to follow me on that trade. All right, so I am going to look to see if there's a short there on Bed Bath & Beyond. I think I don't think there's no reason for the stock to be up 87% just because this guy took a stake in it and wants to see some action and changes. I just think it's another big just social media pour into, and I don't think it's going to hold. Okay, folks, so that's the video clip from earlier this morning, pre-market. Everybody welcome Tim. Way to go, Tim. Everybody welcome Tim. 14 of those laptops now remain. Everybody welcome Tim. All right, welcome Tim. 14 laptops left. Remember, folks, go to ttgoffer.com. Use that coupon code TTG121. Get yourselves educated for this environment. So there was that video clip. So you guys heard me right there, pre-market, live, with all of our members, telling everybody very specifically how I'm making money today. And that was, I'm going to short Bed Bath & Beyond. If that stock gets under 30, I said I'm shorting it. I'm going to give you guys an option. And that's a very important thing that I said in that clip, right? Because even if you have a small account, and let's say you don't have the capital to short Bed Bath & Beyond, every time that I short something or that I trade a large cap stock that's more expensive, I always alert members to an option that they could buy to follow me on the trade, because I shorted the stock itself on Bed Bath & Beyond. Okay, so let's go to the charts and let's actually talk about where did I get that $30 level from? I want you guys to pay very close attention to this level. I'll make it a little bit bigger for those of you that are maybe watching on a smaller screen. And when you look back here to the left, look at this resistance at $30. You can see not once, not twice, more than 3, 4, 5 times we start trying to break over this $30 level, and we cannot. This is back in the summer. You got to go back to July and August in order to see that resistance there in Bed Bath & Beyond. Today, we had this monster gap up right into $30, right? So I drew a line right across $30. You heard me discuss it pre-market. I said, if we get back underneath $30, I'm shorting this thing. And honestly, folks, there just was no reason for this stock to be up 100% on the day. Ryan Cohen from GameStop, he took a stake in the company, an activist position. He wants to see certain changes made within the company. There's been no fundamental change within Bed Bath & Beyond whatsoever. Just the fact that this guy took a stake in the company, it caused a massive pour of social media coverage and retail traders into this stock. And that's the reason why the stock was up as much as it was. Not because of a fundamental news catalyst that had anything to do with the company. Everybody welcome Michael. Michael, the newest member of the TTG family. There are now just 13 of those laptops left, folks. ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Folks, don't forget, I'm giving you a double your money back guarantee. Your results actually matter at True Trading Group. If you fail, we don't just say kick rocks. As long as you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one private study group. That's all I ask. Give me a little effort. And when I say effort, I don't need 40 hours a week, folks. Give me just a couple hours a week, and I think that's enough for us to help you become successful. So much so, I believe that if you do not make the $11.99 back at least once, after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and filling a study group, I will give you $2,398 back in return. So I will give you double what you paid us. So if our program fails you, you are going to get back a 100% return on your investment, because that's what this is. This is an investment. You're not paying $1,199 just to get this guy with a hat on a YouTube channel to get his trade alerts. That is not what True Trading Group is about. True Trading Group is about giving you access to the education, the resources, tools that professional traders use to make better informed decisions. That is how we empower the retail trader and level the playing field for the retail trader. It's not enough for you to just put $1,000 in a Robinhood account and just go and start pushing a bunch of buttons. Getting access to the tools, resources, and education is how you become successful. That is what True Trading Group is about, is an investment in yourself. And if our program fails you, I'll give you double your money back. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com and use that coupon code TTG121. The next 13 people to do so will also get the free laptop. Okay, so back to the charts. There's that $30 level. Now, this is a daily chart, so every candle represents one day. Let's break things down further. Let's go to an intraday chart. Let's go to a 3-minute chart. And wouldn't you know, look at that. That's the same line. I didn't touch that line. Okay, I did not touch that line. Okay, that's the same line I had there on the daily chart. We dropped right off the open, right underneath that $30 level. And that was my key. That was my signal, right? You heard me say in that video clip pre-market. I do that every day. Every single day, I tell you pre-market what I'm looking at, what's my top trade ideas, and how I plan on trading it. What am I looking for? It's exactly what happened today. We stepped in right there. Right there is where I shorted Bed Bath & Beyond. Okay, so right at exactly 9:33 a.m., I shorted Bed Bath & Beyond at $28.57. And I told members, if you want to trade the option contract with me, you can go after the March 11th $28 strike put option. And at the time, I believe the option was around, I don't know, $4.65, $5, somewhere in that range was the price of the option at the time that I entered the trade. And this thing was just history. This thing got absolutely smoked. And we just started ripping profits off the table as this thing continues to decline. We literally just continued peeling profits, okay, off the table. And I just ran out of shares. You know, folks, I just honestly just ran out of shares to the downside. We took profits off, I'll call them out to, so I'm short from 28.57. I covered some 26.87, 26.08, 25.42, 24.87, 22.89, and final take profit was at $20.84. $20.84. And if I'm not mistaken, my TG fam, I believe those option contracts went well over $9. So some of you were in around $5, and those options went all the way up over $9. So congratulations, my TG fam. If you guys made money on Bed Bath & Beyond today with me, congratulations. This is a home run trade. Absolute home run, risking about $1.50 a share, catching about $8 to the downside on that final take profit was an absolute monster. Okay, congratulations, guys. Worked out exactly the way that we said it. And I can assure you, there are a lot of retail traders on social media that were buying this stock pre-market up around 30. Once the market opened, buying around 28. And this thing just completely got pulled out from underneath them. And some people are going to be caught kind of holding the bag up there at $30. But not the TTG fan, because they know better than that. They're more educated than that. And they were able to take advantage of a significant short opportunity here on Bed Bath & Beyond. Congratulations, my TTG fan. All right. So there is that. There's Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, everybody wants me to say, Adam, you got that clip? Everybody wants me to say it. Boom! So if you're not a member, that's an inside joke with my TG fam. Whenever we hit a home run trade, which this certainly qualifies as, we say boom. So today was a great day in chat. It was a big, big, big day. All right. So nicely done, folks, on the Bed Bath Beyond trade. Let's move now. Let's move over to the SPY and let's talk about that. Okay, folks, we are today was a really nasty day in the overall markets, down over 3% on the SPY. That's a significant drop. That is a significant drop. What ticker was that, Damien? That was Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBY. BBBY. Okay, so now the SPY, what a down move today. What a down move. I've been telling people now for a while, if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that at the end of last year, I sold out of half of my long-term portfolio. I took profits on a bunch of my positions, expecting a decline this year. And then when we got that first decline in January, I told everybody not to buy the dip, that I think we go lower. And then everybody asked me on these days here, is the bottom in? Is the bottom in? You know, do we go higher from here? And I told people I still do not believe that the bottom is in. And now here we are on March 7th, and I still do not believe that the bottom is in. Right now, a lot of people believe that this February low is the bottom. A lot of people believe that this is the low for the year. I do not think so. I'm not in that camp. I believe the markets do go lower. I believe we break beneath that low, and I think we do continue a little bit further to the downside. The area that I'm actually going to be looking for here, okay, on the SPY is going to be down around like 405. I actually believe that oops, I didn't mean to delete that. Let me add this back. Okay, this is the area that I'm really going to be looking for. Okay, and I want to show you this previous support that we have back here from April. Okay, this is where I want to start for you guys to start taking a look. All right, this is the area. I'm going to make this a zone. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to change this. I'm going to make this a zone, because I'll show you the buying zone that I believe is where we may find the low of the year. Okay, you see that green rectangular area? That's where I believe the low of this year sits. I believe it sits somewhere right around 400 on the SPY. Okay. Now, essentially what that becomes is a test of the February low, which is 410, 411. And then that test gets broken, right? And then recovers. And then you are free to move higher. Okay. So this is what I'm going to be looking for. Something that looks similar to this. Okay. Not saying this happens in the next 4 days. I'm just drawing you guys kind of an idea that I'm looking for here. And that would take us down into official technical bear market territory for the S&P. We're already in bear market territory on the NASDAQ. Everybody welcome Michael. This is another Michael. Okay. Another Michael, welcome. 12 laptops now remain, folks. TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. All right. So we're down about 21% on the NASDAQ. We're down about 13% on the S&P. So the S&P's got about 7% more to go to the downside in order for us to reach bear market territory on the S&P. Now, if it wasn't for Apple and Microsoft, the S&P would probably already be in a bear market. We have, really Apple and Microsoft to thank. Everything else is kind of being given up. And what I'm looking for very specifically in the market is for the market to finally give up on Apple and Microsoft. We already gave up on Amazon, right? I'll show you Amazon. look, we've already given up on Amazon. You can see Amazon is already well off of its highs. We've already given up on Amazon, right? We've already given up on Facebook. That everyone's well aware of the Facebook debacle. We've given up on Facebook a long time ago. And then, it looks like we're starting to really give up here on Google. So you're starting to lose your mega cap tech. Now, mega cap tech was able to hold up while the overall markets were declining, but now we're starting to give up now Microsoft and Apple. Apple is one of the few tech stocks that are still above their 200-day moving average. There's not many of them. About 80% of stocks are underneath their 200-day moving average. Apple is one of them that's still above this yellow line. This yellow line is a major level of support for Apple. And this is where Apple needs to go and then needs to pierce, recover, hold, and then that would coincide with, I believe, a near-term bottom in the overall market. Apple down here is what you need. I think Apple down here, get down, test this level, take the SPY down with it, and then Apple can recover and then get back over the 200-day, and then the S&P can bounce, and then things can bounce from there. But that is where I'm going to be looking. These are the things that I'm watching for. I'm also looking for a day that the markets completely flush it out, where we get a day where the overall volume to the downside is 90% to the downside. Okay. I'm looking for 90% downside volume. You'll see that on CNBC. CNBC, right before the close, in the final hour of the trading session, they show you advancing volume and declining volume. I want a day where the declining volume is 90% of the overall volume traded on the day. I want a complete flush out panic day. And I actually think we're getting close. Today, the markets were down to over 3% without any major catalysts. Nothing happened really today except for oil. Nothing really happened today. And the markets got absolutely crushed. You're starting to get pessimism. All the people that have been bullish throughout this entire pullback are starting to get pessimistic. Now, I've been pessimistic this entire time. I've been telling you that we're going lower. You don't believe me? Watch all of my live streams going back for the last 3 months. I've been very, very clear and specific telling you that I think the overall markets are still going lower. But now all the people that are bullish and thought these pullbacks were viable, now they are starting to get bearish and they're starting to get pessimistic. There's too much bullish sentiment out there still. It needs to be unwound. We need to flush it out. We need a 90% drawdown day. I need the SPY to break beneath February's low of the Russia invasion. I need Apple to break below the 200-day moving average. And that is when I will start to become a buyer in my long-term portfolio. That is when you will see me take 25% of the capital that I have sitting on the sidelines, and I will begin deploying it into the market. Okay? And again, this little green zone, that's it. And if you are not with us, folks, you are going to miss out on this opportunity. It's just honestly that simple. If you are not with us, you are going to miss out on this opportunity. Instead, just continuing to watch the markets go down, you not profiting anything on the way down, and then not taking advantage in your long-term portfolio when the opportunity presents itself. I just hosted a 2.5-hour long workshop called How to Trade a Stock Market Crash and How to Build Wealth in Your Long-Term Portfolio. Everyone that joins SUGE Trading Group, you also have access to that workshop totally free. It's inside the video library. It's 2.5 hours long. The amount of information and knowledge that you're going to gain from just watching that 2.5-hour long workshop on how to trade during a market crash and also how to build wealth in your long-term portfolio during a market crash is worth 10 times the price of a membership on its own. These are the environments where wealth is created and where wealth is lost. And for far too long, the retail investor has been on the losing side of that wealth story. It's the institutional investors that have been selling this entire time. And it's the retail investor that waits for this to panic and sell. And then guess who's there to buy? The institutional investor. For far too long, that is what has taken place. And that storyline has unfolded time and time again for generations and generations and decades and will continue to forever go on. And you have to decide at some point in time, what side do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the side that actually makes money on the way down and then takes that profit, and then when the dust settles, takes your money that you made and then adds to your long-term portfolio and buys Apple and AMD and Nvidia and Microsoft and Google and all these fantastic, amazing companies at significantly discounted prices? Or do you want to be the person that panic sells at the bottom because you just read the stock market's crashing? And I have news for you. By the time the mainstream media says the stock market's crashing, more than half of the crash has already happened. By the time the mainstream media picks up on it, it's too late. And you end up panic selling at the bottom. And then what do? You'll literally wait. So retail traders will literally, this happens, they panic sell, and then they will wait literally for the market to do this, to then say, oh, wow, I heard the market made a new all-time high. The market's doing much better. It's a really good time for me to get back invested in the market. Well, this is the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do. Everybody tells you what? Buy low, sell high. Well, retail does the exact opposite. They sell low and they buy high. And they wonder why they never make money in the market, because you're literally doing the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do. I want True Trading Group to be the reason why not a single one of the 833 people that are watching this live right now, I want True Trading Group to be the reason why this never happens to you ever again. Because this is how wealth is created and how wealth is lost. And I don't want any single one of my teaching members to ever be on the losing side of that battle ever again. And if you are not with us, you will miss. You will miss this opportunity. You will miss the entries in your long-term portfolio, and you will miss actively trading one of the most volatile, opportunity-packed markets that I've ever seen in my entire life. I told you guys at the beginning of this year that this was going to be the year of the active trader. And so far, it has lived up to the name. The time for you to get educated is now, not when the market's at all-time highs. The time to get educated is now. When shit's hitting the fan, when people are panicking, when stocks are going down, that is when you need to be educated enough to understand where are the opportunities. Because even though the stock market's going down, there's a lot of stocks at all-time highs. Let's go over a couple of them. Chevron. Are you kidding me? Well, guess who owns Chevron? This guy. Guess who else owns Chevron? The near 10,000 True Trading Group members. What's another one? ExxonMobil, all-time high. Guess who owns ExxonMobil? This guy. 10,000 other True Trading Group members. A couple other names that we own. Devon Energy, Pioneer, Occidental, OKE. All stocks that are sitting up at highs. There's always a bull market somewhere. Other stocks that are moving higher. Newmont Mining, Barrick Gold. Look at these stocks. Okay, if you're down 50, 60, 70%, it's because you're in all the Cathie Wood stocks. Cathie Wood is the worst performing asset manager in all of Wall Street right now. It's horrific, her performance and her portfolio holdings right now. It's absolutely horrific. And I'm really, really getting tired of hearing her just come on the TV and go, oh, but I have a 5-year time horizon. Start just saying my timing was off. Because retail investors do not have the 5-year time horizon that you have, and retail investors do not have the hundreds of millions and billions of dollars that you have to continue just to add to your positions as the stocks go down. Like Robinhood, you just continuously, endlessly buy Robinhood. You know how many bag holders in the retail space are in Robinhood? This stock's got to go up 400% for retail investors to break even. It's crazy. Those are not the stocks to be in right now. And they're not going to be the stocks to be in for a little while. But these are the shiny objects that uneducated investors are just following and flocking into. Yes, eventually these stocks will do well. I don't know about Robinhood. I freaking hate Robinhood. I'll never own Robinhood. But the other names, yes, eventually they'll do well. Like Snowflake. I love Snowflake. Snowflake's a phenomenal company. Shitty stock, phenomenal company. One day, Snowflake, I believe, yes, will be at $500. Snowflake, I believe, will be a $500 stock. Not next month, not next year. In 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? Yes, Snowflake, I believe, will be a $500 stock. Not yet. Not now. Right now, Snowflake's at an all-time low. Okay? But you are seeing there are places that you can be. Look at Cleveland Cliffs. Look at U.S. Steel. Okay? These are, look at, Freeport McMoRan. These are companies and stocks that are actually moving higher when markets are going down.
I am Indian. I like your live stream. I am Jewish. I like Indians. That's all I have to say about that. This is why we have negative reviews.
Yes. Yes, that is exactly why. So, folks, I wouldn't waste any more time. Okay. I really wouldn't waste any more time because I'm going to, every single day we walk our members through this minefield, this environment that is the volatile stock market crash. It's happening right before your eyes. Don't be in denial. Accept it. It's happening right in front of your face. But you don't have to just sit there and watch your 401k balance diminish and deplete. You don't. Take advantage of this stuff, guys. Take advantage of it. Today was a huge day in chat. Monster. People had their biggest days they've ever had in their entire trading careers today. Today's also the biggest percentage decline that the market's had the entire year. How can that be? People may ask. How could you have the biggest day ever on a day the markets have the biggest decline of the entire year? Welcome, Ryan. Ryan's the newest member of the group. There's 11 of those laptops left now, folks. TTGoffer.com. TTG121. All right, everybody, welcome, Ryan. All right, folks. So there you have it. So now you guys understand how I made money today. What I'm expecting the overall markets to do, where I think the bottom lies. What are the things I'm looking for to identify the bottom? But I'm going to walk my TT fam through that every step of the way. So get your butts in chat, be with us. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're going to miss out on that opportunity. All right. Let me show you guys the platform now real quickly. If you're interested in the TT platform, I'll show you what's included, all those tools and resources. Let me show you what they actually look like. Because you're going to get access to our daily chat room. Okay. You're going to get access to our daily chat room where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the microphone. We're calling out our trades in real time. You're going to get all of our trade alerts. We're there from pre-market till after hours. We're currently sporting about an 80% collective win rate amongst the moderators. We're fully transparent. There's a trading journal on our website. It tracks every buy and sell that our mods make, so you can see for yourself how you'd be performing if you were following along with our trade alerts. You also get the 2 small private study groups. That's your chance to get individual attention, to ask questions, to go over some lessons and topics that you're struggling with. We have a Benzinga Pro real-time news feed, live breaking up to the second news alerts right inside of chat. This way you'll get news as soon as it crosses the wire. There's never been a more crucial time for you to get real-time news than right now with everything going on with Russia and Ukraine. That is moving the markets, and you guys need to make sure that you are up to date with everything that's taking place. You cannot not rely on Yahoo Finance, so it's delayed by 15 minutes. You need news as soon as it crosses the wire. You need to get news at the same speed as the professionals. This news feed allows you to do just that. And guess what? If you wanted this news feed and you went to Benzinga on your own, Benzinga is going to charge you $1,400 a year. This is included with your membership to True Trading Group for just $11.99, as is everything else that I'm showing you. The value of a TG membership is insane, because forget the courses and the trade alerts and the workshops and the study groups and the video live. Forget all that. Just the tools on our platform would cost you between $4,000 and $5,000 a year if you paid for them on your own. Lucky for you, we've negotiated these deals with these companies to have their tools on our platform. That's how we're able to offer you all of this for just $11.99. That's why we are a platform, not just a chat room. You also get Trading Views charting software. One of the most commonly used charting software is by active traders. Yours free with your membership. The Trade Ideas scanner. That's going to make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks. It shows you what stocks are making new highs, new lows, and then which ones have a surge in volume. You get our simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, so you can practice what you are learning in the courses first before you start risking your hard-earned cash. All this is included free. You don't pay extra for any of it. We have our own scanner that actually also lets you scan for crypto, for my crypto enthusiasts out there. We have dark pool data and unusual options activity, stuff that used to only be available to professionals. Now it's at the fingertips of my TGD fam. This is how we level the playing field. Give you access to the same information professionals have. That's how they make better informed decisions. Now we show you how to do this. The difference is education, tools, and information. It's not luck. It's not the amount of money you have. It's not your IQ or what college you went to. You also get a trading performance journal. This will track all your trading and show you statistics and data so you can figure out what you're doing wrong. Then you have a social sentiment scanner. This will scour through StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter and tell you what stocks are being mentioned the most so you can stay ahead of the crowd. You have unlimited analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in, insider buying and selling info. You get our watch list and game plan every morning, and then all of our courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund. There's beginner and foundation for those that are new. There's advanced courses. There's options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it all in text and video, whatever is easy for you to learn. Then on top of the courses, there's a video library that has access to over 200 hours of additional educational video content. Guys, don't forget, anyone that joins here tonight with that coupon code, you will get access to my 2.5 hour long presentation on how to trade a stock market crash and how to build wealth in your long-term portfolio. Let me make myself very clear. This environment is the environment that I thrive in most. In 2008, the S&P went down 55% from 08 to 09. That's the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. During the March 2020 COVID crash, go back and watch my live streams. I screamed from the rooftops that I was buying everything that I can get my hands on. And shortly, 6 months later, I was up triple digits on every single one of those positions. This is the environment that we thrive in here at True Trading Group, that my experiences have put me through all of this environments already. And this is what you guys are going to be able to get walked through on a daily basis. You'll have access to that workshop. It's 2.5 hours long, how to trade that stock market crash, but also how to build wealth in your long-term portfolio after the dust settles from a stock market crash. And then anything we add in the future, it's all included. You don't pay extra for tools, resources, courses, none of that. It's all included with your membership. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com and enter TGD121 coupon code. Don't forget the double your money back guarantee, folks. I believe so strongly in our ability to help you become successful. Results matter, your results, your success. If you join TTG, you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. If you never make back that $11.99, not even once, we will give you not just $11.99 back. I'm going to give you double, $2,398. I will give you back after your year membership is over if you've never made the $11.99 back. That's how confident I am in our ability to help you become successful. Where is your risk? If you fail, I'm giving you a 100% return on your money. Pretty damn good. Best case scenario, you become a consistently profitable trader and you reach financial goals that you never thought were even possible. Worst case scenario, you never make the $11.99 back and I give you $2,398, and you get to keep that free laptop. That's your worst case scenario. You weigh that risk reward. That's what trading and investing is. It's risk reward. You weigh that risk reward, and you then tell me, are you ready and prepared and dedicated and motivated enough to stop being on the wrong side of that wealth transfer story? Because if you're ready to be on the right side of it, myself, the entire team at True Trading Group, and the entire family at TTG, meaning all of our members, will be there with you every single step of the way to walk you through that entire opportunity. If not, good luck. TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. The next 11 people get a free laptop. As long as you see a laptop, you know you're good in getting one. If you don't see a laptop, we've sold out. You'll get an extra private study group instead. And then last but not least, don't forget the last but not least, guys, don't forget the trial. Okay, the 1 week trial. It's only $3. You get a full week access. Be with us for 7 days. See what it's like to be a member of the TTG family and decide if True Trading Group is right for you. It's only $3. It's a one-time payment, no recurring payment, no automatic renewal. TTGTHREE.com. Check out our reviews. 5-star rated, except when they talk about Adam. Over 1,400 people have taken the time to leave us a review on Trustpilot, folks. Go check them out. Go read them. There's no greater referral than one from your peers. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. I love you all. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And make sure you turn on your notifications. You don't ever want to miss out on any one of these live streams. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow.